What is up, everyone? Man, that is two big unexpected things so far. Things I did not see coming. Lady Gaga, the Mockingbird, was definitely one of them. And Pence showing up. I heard he wasn't going to be there, and lo and behold, there he was. I had been thinking previously if there was any good way to stick it to Trump, showing up would be it, and there he is. I mean, that's basically the wrong reason to be there, but still, hopefully it's for the right reason. Hopefully it's for every reason.
I pledge allegiance. It is my great privilege to welcome to the inaugural stage the first Latina to ever serve on the Supreme Court of the United States of America, Justice Sonia Sotomayor.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's interesting when you think about it, isn't it? America was supposedly meant to be a melting pot, and yet here's our first Latina ever.
I, Kamala Davy Harris, do solemnly swear.
I, Kamala Davy Harris, do solemnly swear.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
What is this? Come on now. This isn't really what I'm looking for. I mean, I guess there should be some fanfare, but come on. Feels like I'm watching the Super Bowl. Is this the halftime show? Musical interlude.
This land is your land. This land is my land.
Didn't she used to just be Jenny from the block? Right? I wonder how many times she actually practiced this. I can't even imagine. Thousands of times.
Una nación bajo Dios indivisible con libertad y justicia para todos.
Did she just start a revolution? What was that? I need a translation immediately. Is that her call to her equivalent of the Proud Boys? What's up now? You go, J-Lo. You go. Good job. Good job. We love you. Good job. Good job. Yes. Good job. Who brought that baby?
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.
Is that the Masonic Bible?
That I will faithfully execute, Mr. President.
Alright, he's on the hook now. This is it. We're holding him accountable. He's the worm, so he better wiggle in all the right ways. So here comes the big speech. This is it. The biggin. It was supposed to be at noon. What time is it? 10 of. He timed it well. Good job, guys. No, there we go. This is it. She's not going to be able to get that hair out of her way.
She's not going to be able to get that hair out of her way. She's not going to be able to get that hair out of her way. She's not going to be able to get that hair out of her way. She's not going to be able to get that hair out of her way.
It's just going to keep on happening. Is this a moment of silence? No explanation? Everyone there looks a little confused. Oh, they have decent masks with actual particulate filters. Smart. I mean, if you're gonna use a mask, might as well actually filter something. Wait, why doesn't Biden have a mask? What? What's going on?
My fellow
He's already
Americans,
sliding.
a moment.
And I wonder how many times he's practiced this one. Millions. Millions?
Justice Roberts, Vice President Harris. So now, on this hallowed ground where just a few days ago, violence sought to shake the Capitol's very foundation, we come together as one nation, under God, indivisible, to carry out the peaceful transfer of power as we have for more than 2 centuries.
Not
As
all
we
of
look
us.
ahead in our uniquely American way, the business is closed. Restless. A cry for racial justice, some 400 years in the making, moves us. The dream of justice for all will be deferred no longer.
Justice for
The cry
all.
for survival comes from
That sounds
planet
good.
itself. To overcome these challenges, to restore the soul and secure the future of America, requires so much more than words. It requires the most elusive of all things in a democracy: unity. 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 Unity.
I think what he's alluding to is we should dissolve this bipartisan
As the
system.
United States of
I'm behind you, Jeff.
Let's start afresh, all of us. Let's begin to listen to one another again, hear one another, see one another, show respect to one another.
Transparency in government?
Politics doesn't have to be
That's
a
an
raging
interesting thought.
fire, destroying everything in its path. And we must reject the culture in which facts themselves are manipulated and even manufactured.
Yeah. Shot of Pence.
My fellow Americans, we have to be different than this. Just days after a riotous mob thought they could use violence to silence the will of the people, to stop the work of our democracy, to drive us from this sacred ground. It did not happen. It will never happen. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Not ever.
We're not quite the Titanic, Joe. But I understand why you'd say
Supported our
that.
campaign, their love. What are the common objects we as Americans love that define us as Americans? I
Rap,
think we know. Opportunity,
fast food,
security,
video
liberty,
games,
dignity, respect, honor,
movie.
and yes, the truth. Recent weeks and months have taught us a painful lesson.
Fresh
There
kicks.
is truth and there are lies. We must end this uncivil war that pits red against blue, 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 red against blue. Rural
Ooh.
versus urban, or rural versus urban, conservative versus liberal. We can do this.
Did he just go off script
Open
and
our
it
souls,
derailed him for a
harden our
minute?
hearts. If we show a little tolerance. Some days, when you need a hand. There are other days when we're called to lend a hand. That's how it has to be. That's what we do for one another.
Lean on me
We are this way. Our country will be stronger,
when you're
more
not
prosperous, more
strong.
ready for the future.
And I'll be
We can
your
still disagree.
friend. I'll
fellow
help you
In the work ahead of us,
carry
we're gonna need each other.
on.
We need all our
Though
strength to
It
persevere
won't be
through this dark winter.
long. So I'm
We're entering what
gonna
may be the
need
toughest and deadliest period of
somebody to
But set aside politics and
lean
finally
on.
face this
Lean
pandemic
on
as
me.
one nation. One nation.
That's pretty much what I
And
was
I
saying.
promise you this. Unity. Thank you, America.
Okay, well, let's see how much time he spends on golf courses or possibly lounging at some island somewhere. Let's see what he does. Got 4 years, and hopefully he'll be pretty transparent with what he's doing. And only hope.
Amazing Grace.
What? Choice was this?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
I hope so much somebody goes crazy with a banjo in a minute and just go total bluegrass. It'd be great.
The sun
Twang, 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 twang.
we've no less day.
Now, if he's a true patriot, he did this for free.
This last verse with me, not just the people here, but the people at home, at work, as one, united.
Ooh.
Amazing.
I think we have a catchphrase for the term.
How sweet
It's Garth Brooks.
the sound.
You go, country boy. You did good. See, sometimes the good guys dress in black. Fumbled over that one a little bit. No mask. Rocks. Running away. He's doing his hugs. No mask. Come on, man. He's just being a goofball. Look at this guy. Class clown. Maybe he is pretty cool. The country kind of throws me off, but that was all right.
Those two things. Let me introduce Amanda Gorman, our nation's first ever National Poet Laureate.
Huh? What does that mean? What do these things mean? Oh, it's laureate? Is this something they made up for her? I don't understand.
Mr. President, Dr. Biden, Madam Vice President, Mr. Emhoff, Americans, and the world.
Just pretty cute.
When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet is our inaction, and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders
Starting to feel like a sermon.
Burdens, but one thing is certain: if we merge our legacy into
Hallelujah, sister!
our children's birthright. So let us leave
Amen.
a country better than the one we were left. With every breath from my bronze-pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We will rise from the gold-limbed hills of the west. We will rise from the wind-swept northeast, where our forefathers first realized revolution. We will rise from the lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern states. We will rise from the sun-baked south. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover in every known nook. We're brave enough to be it.
Here comes the real sermon. Preach, brother, preach! I'd speak in tongues, but it's like really taxing.
As a nation, and
I should be in a movie. Look at this guy.
Historical moment. Let us unite in prayer. God,
Mustache Denzel.
gather under the beauty of your
Stripes
holiness.
forever.
I guess that's it. Well, we've got to hold him accountable, see what he's going to do, see if it's seemingly crazy or not. We'll see. Because I do have to admit, I am not the type of person to want to get into politics or talk about it, but I guess that's the unfortunate part. You kind of have to have something bad happen in politics to renew interest in it for people like me, and that is one inherent good thing about Trump's presidency. Between that and the pandemic, there's probably a record amount of interest in politics, coupled with the fact that, we do have instant access to information, and it is a shame that so much of it is skewed, The technology enables us to be incredibly informed, which is something that, the earliest elections definitely had to deal with, pretty much uninformed voters. But these days we can be informed and we could be so intelligent about things, but unfortunately there's so much misinformation out there. It's just screwing everything up, so... Well, this is good. Nothing violent so far. No evacuations, no bridge fires a mile away, nothing like that. That's a good sign. I wonder if there were actual plots that were discovered and, dismantled before they had a chance to come to fruition. But I'm not in the FBI, so I don't know. I'm not, I'm just a guy. It's all conjecture here. But there they are. They're all wearing varying masks. They're all practicing social distancing and in their little groups. Yeah. And from what I could tell in his entire speech, he only stumbled once, literally right as soon as he mentioned that we should, not be divided because of red and blue. Like I said, I don't know if that was scripted or not, but just uttering it, it's almost like he immediately took a step back and was like, what the hell did I just say? Kind of like when he said he was going to dismantle oil companies, so... this is going to be real interesting. Like I said, everything he acknowledged, this systemic racism, the white supremacist movements, the factions that are cropping up now, and it's all crazy. I don't even know what to think. I mean, I can't relate to those people at all. But then I read up on the Proud Boys and I find out that they're named after an Aladdin song. So here's this white supremacist group who derive their name from an Aladdin song. The world is really, really crazy, and I don't know. I've always felt a little crazy, but I don't know. I guess it's all relative. It really is. It's all relative. Yeah. They wear some crazy shirt from some designer. A designer who doesn't want them to wear his shirts. Or her shirt, but technically it could be a woman. I don't know. I think it's a guy. But yeah, the company isn't even selling the shirts on the U.S. market until these Proud Boys distance themselves from it. So it's... Oh, man. And then you've got to think, well, there's people out there who are just like, boom, I have access to buy them in Europe. I can bring them over to the U.S. Make a bunch of money. Oh, man. Okay, this is totally the boring part of the inauguration, I guess. I thought all the seating of everyone was boring. Oh man, this is even worse. I thought it would have been cute if they did like a switcheroo, you know? They had the inauguration somewhere else, and they just had holograms of people at the Capitol, so you'd never know. There's the hologram of Obama. There's the hologram of, you know, Kamala. Kamala? I know she was a prosecutor. I'd be interested to look into that. What her prosecution record was like. All in due time. There's Obama's hologram. Wait, is that his hologram? I think it is. Right next to Lady Gaga's hologram. Mark. Oh, this one. She's gonna be... Oh, man. There's the AP reporter right there. Taking video on a cell phone. Oh, God, that's awesome. You can't read their mouths, so you have to read their eyes. Oh. Wow. That's awesome that he's there. The best thing I've ever seen him do. The worst was when he was talking about Trump, you know, being about for the American people, right after he tear gassed him for the photo op. That was when my opinion of Pence was the lowest. But now, you know, at least he, at least in the 11th hour, he came to his senses. Oh. Imagine rubbing elbows with these people, huh? Imagine being there. Like Garth Brooks. Where's Garth Brooks, man? He should be hopping around hugging people with no mask on. Yep, there she is. Like I said, Russell Simmons. Well, they've probably all met before. Ooh, careful. Careful with those heels. Come on. Support her. Help her.
You're doing great.
You did great. You did great. You only stumbled over roll. And I do the same thing. Half the time I go to say roll, I'm like, roll. Yeah, I'm not really in an urban environment, I'm more of in a rural one. Seriously, right after talking about you shouldn't be divided red and blue. Ooh! Something like that. Yeah! My brother! You the man, Obama. You the man. What did he just say? I think he said Obama farms Delaware. What does that mean? I like the pulling of a mask to be able to yell. Smart. Don't need to muffle your voice. You just have to have a good mask that puts stress on the straps. You know, you have to have a decent one. I'm sure he does. This mask costs $2,000. Of course I can stretch it out to scream. If Trump was there, they could have made this look like the scene from Game of Thrones. Shame! 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 if he was there. Yes, he would be naked. And he would have to walk the perimeter of DC back to the Capitol. Dang. We don't get to hear this conversation, do we? Just the laughing. That wasn't me, people. That's what was on the feed. That was not me. Okay, well... Damn, I mean, come on. Are you telling me they have every single possible sniper position covered? Put them out on the steps like that? Well, maybe. Not as much there as I think. I'm thinking like there's a city behind it or something, and skyscrapers everywhere. But, yeah, I just can't help but think that way. I mean, come on, you watch a movie like, what is it? White House Down? Black Hawk? Not Black Hawk Down, White House. Oh, Olympus Has Fallen? Right? Olympus. Whatever that was. Watch something like that. Ooh. Some people are a little slower to get out of places than others. Some people. I'm looking at you, Obama. I'm keeping an eye. You've been talking a lot. You're pretty chatty. Pretty chatty Kathy over there. Say cheese.
Are you still on foreign relations? Very much so. Are you still going to work on Africa?
He's still going to work on Africa? Is that her question?
You're welcome.
On Africa or with Africa? Think about it.
Work with me. How you doing?
So what is the best way to diffuse light in Blender? You guys know? It's FOMA. It's the fear of missing out. I feel like if I stop watching, something's gonna happen. Hey, baby! Did you like it? Was it exciting? Oh, come here! Oh, look at this. Look at this kitty boy. Say hi. Say hi. Ah. Say hi to the camera. Oh. I liked the inauguration. I thought it was cool. I believe that all cats should be equal. And all cats should be free. Everything should be fair. Oh. No. I like this shirt. Stop. Please. Oh, this shirt's done. Okay. That was my fault. I should never ever pick them up when I have a shirt on that I like. File out. Or it'd be like if for the award ceremonies, like for the Oscars, it just showed everyone filing out for 3 hours. And here's row 12, section E, departing the building. Magnificent. We don't know who they are, but we're sure they're important. Yeah, this is rough. Kind of like those columns. Doesn't it look like the foundation of the one column is starting to go? Look at that fracture there, that crack. Who is that? Kind of like those columns. Doesn't it look like the foundation of the one column is starting to go? Look at that fracture there, that crack. Who is that?
Really nice, sir. Very well done.
She just happened to say how it was a really nice ceremony right as she walked by the cameraman that she acknowledged, saying, "Hey." Yeah. Wonder if she's got a little thing with the camera. Maybe. Maybe Bill does too. I don't think you can hear that. The sexiest thing I know how to do. Whew. Okay. So. Okay, Billy. You're a chatter too, aren't you? Uh-oh. I was gonna say I liked his mask, and then he had a nasty little cough. Uh-oh. Wait, did Bill Clinton have COVID? Was he one of the ones that was positive, like a lot of the other ones? Ooh, this could be exciting.
My good friend Senator Klobuchar.
I like the rainbow.
The rainbow is always a good sign. Let's hope so.
Thank you.
All right.
So she's bi. She trying to tell us something here? She really likes that rainbow.
Door number 2. There we are. Good. Mr. President?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get a nice close-up here. Oh, come on. I need a better shot than that. I want to see those bad boys right up front. What is this?
Well, Mr. President.
I've been there.
Madam Vice President.
With liberty and justice for all.
Modern technology, right? It's a good picture, too. With modern technology, just a few minutes ago, it captured in these pictures. History in the making, for all the world to see.
A testament to technology, and a testament to history.
Testament to technology.
Mr. President, in your speech you talked
the
about
fact that they could take a picture and print it
You talked about tribulation.
that big,
You talked about victory.
real time.
The Johnson brothers.
That's our
wrote a
tax
great
dollars at work, friends.
You know it well, Mr. President.
You know that them talking about that being modern technology does remind me of a huge problem that these people have no grasp of technology. They really don't understand it very well. It's a huge problem. It needs to change, and it will with time. As the generations come up, somebody's got to lead, so it'll happen, but it needs to sooner than later. And it's great that C-SPAN lets you use their material if you don't remove the watermark. Brilliant. In this case, I love it. Thank you, C-SPAN. Since 1979. What's going on here? Is this where, like, representatives of all the branches of the military, I don't know, pledge their allegiance? I want to see the representative for Space Force. Definitely. Boots on the moon. Is Space Force going to stay intact with Biden? Has he addressed that one way or another? I have to wonder. God, it seems like it's just talking about Space Force. It feels like it's some kind of Steve Carell show. Insane. Wonder how many SWAT teams they have in trucks just sitting there waiting for the word. God, I can stop thinking that way. Yikes. Follow me. No, seriously, I love to just think about the security detail of this. This is, I mean, probably one of the most coordinated security efforts, you know, for an event ever. Address the real problems. The war on drugs and many other things used as mechanisms to enforce bullshit. You know. Turn prisons into opioid crisis centers, right? A to B. A to B. I'm glad I don't use opioids. Not me. They just have their meeting with the Illuminati. All the old conspiracy theories are pretty much out. Some of these crazy new ones. QAnon and whatnot. They just had their first sampling of some kids. Oh. They just drew their first pentagram in goat's blood. No. Presenting. This is where they do their first dance. First dance as president and vice president. Okay, I thought this was gonna be different. This isn't the worst thing ever. But why are they... Wait, are they... They're in wigs. Why? Why are they wearing white powder wigs? Isn't that bad now? Haven't we canceled those yet? White powder wigs. Everywhere. No! No! I like their fancy little toe-step walk. I get it. Yeah. Whoa, did somebody just... Did they lose hats on purpose? What happened? Somebody throw their hats in celebratory fanfare? Why are their hats on the ground? What did I miss? That's not me. Definitely not me. Okay, well, it's been a pretty peaceful transfer of power, I will say. Okay, well, I'll see you soon here, party people. I'll see you soon. I think Lady Gaga should have done this part too. Keep on watching and see if I miss anything. Everything else up until then is going to be pretty cookie cutter. Like I said, they've already announced more or less what his executive orders are going to be. So, I think I'm going to call it here. It was great to have you. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks. Named after an Aladdin song.